Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Greg M Sports Show. Greg M on the go with track and field. So let's go straight to it. Right, we're going to the Diamond League races, and I'm going to the main lineup. Then I'll cover the other ones. The women's 400 meter, what everybody been waiting on, and there it is, meet record. Paulino from the Dominican Republic, consistent 49-1-2. She didn't do a 48, but she beat Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, which that's a personal best. On her first race, 49-7-1. We'll see how much more she's going to improve from that. Because everybody expect her to, since that 47-9 relay split and the 50-point world record run, we had high expectation. I'm not disappointed. Was kind of hoping for an exciting run going into the World Championship, like a low 48 or 47.99, but, Nasir was third, 49.95. And the rest of the field, Natalia Kazmarek, 50.1, Poland, Claver, 50.32, Candice McLeod, 50.8. And that's season best for Candice McLeod, Claver, Anna Hall, personal best with a 50.82. But the winner of this show was Marileidy Paulino, 49.12. Excellent. So now we have more to look forward to leading into the World Championships. So we can still sit by with our popcorn and ready to see if which one of the women are going to, show out and step up and, run sub 48. All right, let's go back here. Let me see what everybody else did in the Diamond League races. All right. It's not going back. I don't know why it's doing this. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having hiccups here. All right, the men's 400 hurdles. CJ Allen, top performer, 47.92. And then everybody else is in the 48 range with the season's best. There it is. Wilfred, Trevor, Bassett, Valant, McMaster. All right, so those are the times. No 45 for the 400 hurdles. All right, come on. I hope this thing works. All right, just have to scroll back up. So we just gave you the results for the men's 400 meter hurdles. The women. Whoa, look at that. Is she ready or what? Hodgkinson from Great Britain. Look at that time. That's the world lead, 155.77. She just keep getting better and better. RJ Wilson, 158.16 from the USA. From Jamaica, Natalia Gould, 158.23. She's still stepping it up there. Big ups to my home girl. But look at that. That's almost like a photo finish. 158 down the line. Season's best. Personal best. All the way to 159. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. And that's the kind of time you're going to have to run to be in the medals, between 155 and 157, 158 for top. Of course, to be in the top three. That's the time to beat now 155.77. Congrats. Hodgkinson from Great Britain. All right, so that was the women's 800. That was a burner. The 110 men's hurdles, of course, Grant Holloway, USA, 12.98. I'm sure he's happy. He's been consistent. His personal best is a 12.81. Then young man from France, can't pronounce that name, 13.09. So those were the top two times. Everybody else is, 13.14, 13.14. That was practically tied. So Grant Holloway is still doing his thing. He's the man to beat. But of course, we got a homeboy there from Jamaica that's doing this thing. So you still got to look over the Parchment and those guys. So Let me go back again. $100-meter men. Let's see what they did here. Noah Lyles. He finally win a 100-meter race here, 9.97. He has a personal best of 9.86. Yala, I don't know what's going on with him now. He run them fast times in the early season. That's the thing, you know, guys. You can run all the fast times in the early part of the season. If you can't maintain that, then you leading into World Championships or Olympics, then you're in trouble. You peak and then you drop off a form, and then you might work your way back up, but outside of the main event, you might find yourself after the World Championships, you start to kind of get back in that form, but you didn't win the main event. You know, you still want to win the World Championship. You still want to win the Olympics. But not, you know, these times are still fast. So don't get me wrong. I'm just pointing out that you have to be careful how you peak. It have to be a gradual progression. Yeah, you might, to me, if you're not putting out as much effort and run fast, and that's not your peak, then that's a plus. But anyway, Tobago, that young man, 10.05, that's a season best for him. Johan Blake, the veteran, 10.16. He's going to have a hard time. You know, he might get top 6 in Jamaica final, but I don't think he's going to get that top 3. As the young guys are starting to step up the games in Jamaica. But he, you know, big up to him and still respect that he's running in his third is 10.16, and he might still give you a 10 or 9.98. So, you know, training methodology is different now. These guys can run fast up to age 35. Look at Justin Gatlin. Ronnie Baker is still struggling, 10.17. So that's the time. But they have a photo finish, so it was a close race. Let me say the photo finish. Look at that. That was pretty close. Noah Lyles and Yala. Tobago was in the mix there, third. And you see in the green and gold here, Blake getting fourth place. So I tell you, that Usain Bolt record is going to be tough to break. Tough to break. Even to get down to the 9.69s. They've gotten into the 9.75s and 9.77s, but nobody is. 9.72, I think, is the closest. Christian Coleman, way back, what was it, 2019 World Championships. So let's go into some more here. Women's 200. Let's see what the women did. Gabrielle Thomas, finally she stepped back up and back in form, 22.05. Obviously, she has run 21.6 before in the prime, you know, in her top, you know, when she was in, you know, tip-top form, but she was kind of struggling. Abby Steiner took second, 22.34, so she's still gradually getting into stride. 22.34 is not a bad time. It's all about peaking at the big moments. Talu Marie Jose, so she ran same time, photo finish too. Yeah, the photo finish picture right there. Let's take a look at it. Missy Kayla White, 22.67. So the rest of them was kind of out of the picture. Prandini, Asha Smith, 22.57. That's her far cry from her 21.88. But she's trying to take it easy and not overcompete and get back in shape. She's probably going to be in the mix of the World Championships, trust me. For the finish, take a look at that. You see, Thomas out there looking happy. Steiner and Talud damn near the same time. For second place and third was practically a tie. But Gabby Thomas, she out there doing her thing. So let's see what the men did in the 800. Wow, Emmanuel from Kenya, 143.27, not bad. His best is 143.32. Marco from Canada, 143.30. That's damn near for the finish to the line. Mola from Algeria, 143.38. Look at this. This is a 100-meter sprint. These 800-meter guys are like almost a photo finish. Look at that. Season's best, personal best, all the way down. 143. All the way to 8th place, 144.78. And everyone is still season best for the rest of these guys. 10th place finish at 147, of course, his slowest. So he was way in the back of the pack. But, you know, good time. You know, these guys still got time to improve. We don't know who's going to challenge for that world record. Look at that world record up there. 141.5 were by Rhodesia. We've seen some 142s before, but, you know, never say never. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. In a nutshell, I'm going to put a link to this if you don't know where to find it. You can go to Track and Field News, look at the full results of all the events, and see who's who and who's doing what. You know, I'm still hopeful for the women's 400 meters. You know, all those decades of that world record of 47.6 still standing, man. I want to see the women break that 400 record. So, we're all too excited for that 400 meter today, but, you know, still, none of the top women got injured, which is good. So we'll, you know, still look out for upcoming meets. And, of course, you know, don't forget the NCAA women's finals is running today, and then the men's tomorrow, I believe. So we're going to see who's going to, you know, rise and be the outstanding performer for that meet. Any record runs, you know, always looking out for that. The collegiate women are doing their thing. All right, so that's it for now. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll be coming back and talking more track and field in the future. That's it.